In our world of technology within the current school framework, there are indeed challenging moments when it is required for students with attention deficit or hyperactivity to focus on learning. However, with knowledge, we can make a difference to inspire learning. We will briefly revise what you all know about the specific exceptionalities, the definition of idea, inclusiveness, diversity, equity, accessible, for attention deficit or hyperactivity exceptionalities, and identify characteristics and the joy of planning. We will also review strategies to make a positive impact and view intuitive navigation concepts and close with a summary. Inclusive diversity, equity, and accessible definition is a persistent pattern of inattention and hyperactivity impulsivity that interferes with functioning or development. The three types of this disability is predominantly hyperactive impulsive, predominantly inattentive. They were combined both hyperactive, active, impulsive, and inattention. Approximately 5% of the school-age population have ADHD. It is more prevalent in males than females, and more than two-thirds of children with ADHD continue to demonstrate symptoms into adulthood. Evidence supports the fact that ADHD persists into adolescence and adulthood for many individuals. However, students with ADHD can succeed academically with support tailored to individual needs. The cognitive, we identify the characteristics. We look at the cognitive, academic, neurological based, and exposed to lead. Now, the cognitive is difficulty activating, planning, organizing, integrating, and managing cognitive functions. Deficits in working memory and behavioral inhibitions, exhibits impulsivity and difficulty in planning. For academic, it's difficulty attending to and organizing academic tasks, not listening to directions or instructions, and making careless mistakes. Preschoolers is excessive gross motor behavior. Elementary age is restless, fidgety, working carelessly, and not finishing work. And for an adolescents, it's withdrawal, depression, inattentiveness, and for adults, it's distractible, disorganized difficulties with social relationships, job problems, test planning ahead, and completing job assignments. They are primarily considered neurologically based disorders such as possible premature births, maternal smoking, and alcohol use. There is also the school of thought that the child has been exposed to lead. The joy of planning. Organizational skills help students plan and schedule blocks of time to complete tasks. Provide students with different colored activities such as Microsoft OneNote with tabs for each class or activity. And when you think of following directions, foreshadow directions. Plan how to inspire and gain attention with colors and bold colored text to have students listen. For example, a short podcast. Provide both written and oral directions. Repeat and paraphrase important directions 2 or 3 times. Staying on task. For example, answer orally with a voice message. Unstructured transition times. Foreshadow transitions in the design content and remind students of limitations. Plan. A clear plan indicates the purpose of the plan. Thus, plan to incorporate the why and not just how of technology activities. Plan to have the students be part of with a responsible partner, like a learning buddy, to follow through during the transition designing phase. Completing worksheets and tests. Think about how to design a space to teach students to cover incomplete sections. Plan for small micro-learning moments, ideal for flexible time to complete the work. Plan for a simple, minimalist design. Include only graphics or pictures that relate to the content being taught. Therefore, there are no extraneous materials. Completing and turning in homework. Coordinate a monitoring system. Plan for time to review and prioritize in a relaxing environment. Give parents an extra copy of the textbook. Now we think of strategize to make a positive impact. So direct, explicit instructions. Cognitive behavior modification. Precision teaching, behavioral intervention, functional behavior assessment, home-based contingency programs. All of these makes a positive impact when we strategize our content. Now the software can provide step-by-step instructions, wait for responses, offer immediate feedback and reinforcement, and allow students to work independently. Attention training systems, tone prompt systems, drill and practice programs. The soft tone reminds the student to ask, am I doing my work? And check yes or no on a self-monitoring sheet. So in summary, we really want to facilitate good discipline, establish a clear positive rules and routines, use an interesting curriculum, we use positive interventions and reinforcement, establish clear expectations, shorten and intersperse different activities, keep observational data, and monitor for side effects of medication, participate in developing and carrying out a 504 plan if needed, establish strong co-teacher relationship with special educators. Thank you. This is a mouthful, but I hope you can listen to this again and find valuable information.